This is Tom Aspray with the Viper Report. In today's short video, I want to show you how you can apply pivots in Stockcharts platform and also a bit about why they're so important. I'm always surprised when traders or investors who are in the markets don't understand or utilize pivot levels, as they provide a unique perspective on support and resistance. We'll start here with the basic chart. This is of Apple on the Stockcharts platform. Here we just have a weekly candle chart of Apple stock for the past couple of years. We move the chart down here a little bit. You can see it overlays here. Hit pivot points. Select the color. I like something that stands out, so in this instance we'll use purple. You hit update, and here are the pivot levels. So this is a weekly chart, and therefore in Stockcharts it gives you the yearly pivots. So here are all the pivots for 2023. They're good all year, and they're derived from the price activity in 2022. So we have the solid line here that labeled P 146.39. You can see the actual pivot levels are up here, going from S2, S1, pivot, R1, and R2. So we pulled back to that yearly pivot in February of this year and have since moved above the R1 at 165.29. If you use a monthly chart, by changing this up here from weekly to monthly and hit update, you get the same numbers. So they don't change in Stockcharts platform. You're still looking at yearly pivots. If instead we go to daily, put daily up here and update, you get a much different picture. Let's look a little less data. Instead of 2 years of data, maybe just look at 8 months of data. You see 8 months of data. You get a drill down price history of Apple so far this year. You can see that early in February we had a nice rally, moved back above the pivot in the middle of January, hit the R1 level here in February, pulled back, but you can see that each month the pivot level, this solid purple line, is rising. So currently it dropped below the pivot a couple of weeks ago at 166.21. Once again, these are monthly pivots that are based on the prior month's activity, and have already reached the R2, which is at 176.26. So it's my view, in any market you're trading or interested in trading, you should be aware of what the pivot levels are to help determine whether the risk level on your entry, whether it's on the long or the short side. So typically buying something near the R2 is not really a great idea, until maybe we're switching from 1 month to another. So this is as of May 26th. So in just a few days we'll be switching to June pivot levels, which are based on the activity in May. Lastly, if you want to look at hourly, change this to a 1 hour chart here. And also we want to look at a lot less data because you only want to have maybe a month or so. And you hit update here. And here we have the weekly pivots. So if you're looking at hourly data or less, you get weekly pivots. So these are based on the prior week's action. So you can see last week, we declined early in the week to the S1, moved back above the pivot and closed pretty strong. So 177.58, that was the pivot for last week. This week we'll get all new pivot numbers, but Stockcharts will not display those until we have a trading day on Tuesday morning in a new session. I hope you'll join us to see how I incorporate pivot point analysis into a trading and investing strategy. I'll be giving a presentation on the Live Trader Showcase June 7th, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, and pivot points will be a key part of this presentation. So I hope you'll sign up and join us. Thank you.